Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sosa. The full name is Sosa Food. And on this channel, if you're happening on it for the first time, this is all about life stories, snippets here and there of my life story growing up, and life experiences from my time as a kid growing up in the 60s, early 60s into the 70s, and maybe a little bit of the 80s, but generally speaking 60s and 70s, and what life was like back then. Now, I'm from Manchester, Jamaica, and I grew up with my grandpa. He died when I was very young. I think I was 10 when he died, and I had fond memories of him. One of my fond memories was him making us sugarcane juice. Yeah. So apart from the other stuff that we had around the house, all the other fruits and stuff, all the tangerine, all the grapefruit, all the orange, the nesberry, the sweet sap, the sour sap, the red apple, the custard apple, the rose apple, June plum, mango, apart from all of those stuff, that we grew up eating as kids. He also planted sugarcane, but just for our consumption, really. The sugarcane he planted was not the kind that you'd find on the sugarcane plantations. The ones on the that you'd find on the sugarcane plantations they're a bit more hardier. They're a bit more hardier kind of sugarcane. They're not as in terms of eating. They were not generally eaten by people, right? Because they were tough. The skin, the outer skin, they were very tough. Number one, and they were also skinny. So my grandfather, he planted some of the more chunkier sugar canes. Those were really juicy, and they were big like my arm here. Yeah, big like my arm, and and sometimes the root would be over there, and then the cane, the sugar cane, it would run along the ground, and then it would come up and grow up into to a plant where the leaves were. Yeah, so those were the sugar cane that he used to plant. We used to have around the house big, fat, juicy sugar cane, man. You chop down one and you cut a joint or two of it, and you get your machete or your knife and you peel it, and we just eat it. We just eat it like that with our teeth. We didn't bother to cut it up or anything. Occasionally some people would, cut it in joints and cut it in smaller pieces and eat it, and they were sweet, very sweet. But yeah, so those were the sugar cane that he would plant at home, right? I remember this guy, he used to sneak in and grab one here and there, because he used to pass our home to get to his house. So he used to we know he used to sneak in and grab one. But apart from that, though, apart from eating the sugar cane, just peeling off the outer husk of the sugar cane and eating it like that, my grandfather had a thing that he made. He made this kind of what was called a squeezer, a sugarcane squeezer. Now, I can recall we had this huge breadfruit tree. The tree it had a big, the trunk of the tree was huge. And in that tree, he cut out a little hole in it, right? And he designed a little thing from the bottom of the hole, like a piece of wood or a board, just below that hole. And there was another piece from supporting it that was, you know, driven down into the ground. And so I can't remember the exact construction, but then there was this other piece of wood that he would push up into the hole, and between that piece of wood and the other piece that was designed below the hole, he would place a sugar cane between them, and then the piece of wood that he's holding, he would press it, push down on it, and this would like crush the sugar cane, and you know, it would crush all the sugar cane and squeeze out all the juice. Yeah, and then you know, he would do maybe 2 or 3 of those until we have a container of nothing but nice sugarcane juice, and that was a nice drink, a nice refreshment. You know, something different from the stuff that we would be having frequently. Yeah, it was quite nice. And whoa, something we really enjoyed as kids, and something that I can recall him doing yeah, when we were young. Yeah, so have you ever had sugarcane juice? You know, apart from eating the sugarcane just you know, as is, have you ever had like a cup of the juice, just a drink? I can assure you, it's a different, it's a lovely juice. Nice, really nice. You should try it sometime. So if you are watching this from a sugarcane producing country, maybe this is something that you have tried before. I don't know. It's something that may be common where you're from. You know, so leave us you know, something in the comment section. What were some of the little refreshment stuff that you used to have as a kid? You know, the homemade kind of stuff. You know, what was a fun memory of something that that was made around the house? Not very often, that you used to have as a kid. Yeah, leave us something in the comments below, and share your thoughts and experiences. All right, so until we meet again, stay safe. Today is the 30th of December 2020. COVID is still rampant, so be careful out there. Wear your mask and wash your hands. Okay, until we meet again, take it easy. All right.